saying? But you already know what it is. It's the Man's and Mossin podcast coming at you live and direct. You got your boy Dre Splash in the building coming in on his own wave. You got J-Tronics, privy to every ebonics, shifting the tectonics. And we on episode 54? Is it 54?
Yeah, we're on episode 54.
We on episode 54. If you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Go ahead, share it. You know, it really helps out. Get us up in the algorithm. We're available on all platforms. You know, somebody asked me. I was telling a homie at work to listen to the pod. He asked me if it's on Tidal. Are we on Tidal?
Probably.
I don't know.
I don't think Tidal has like its own thing. I don't think I even got the Tidal app downloaded or anything.
Right? I've never checked. I don't know. I don't know if we're on Tidal.
While you do that, I don't know if we
getting that Jay-Z bag, but hey. Everything else, Tidal is up in the air, but everything else you can find us on all that. Go ahead, hit all the buttons, hit the bell icon, all that. Yeah, let's get on with this show. Before we started, we were talking about. I kind of forget what we were talking about, to be honest. I said I want to talk about it right away. What the hell were we talking about?
So basically, what we were talking about is was it
Chromazz or Sandra
Chromazz?
Chromazz,
yeah. Right. We'll get back to Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
But Chromazz basically in the group chat that I have with some of the men them, we saw that like she had a little snippet of a video of
you
her.
Watched it?
I watched like the 20 seconds.
It was only 20 seconds.
It was like about 20 seconds. It was off of Reddit.
Yeah.
You already know that's where all the leaks are at.
Shout out to Reddit.
Shout out to Reddit for real. Man's out here not trying to pay. Yo, I'm not trying to pay nothing. You crazy?
I just caught myself smiling like I was just reminiscing in my head. The shit I've seen.
Talking about all the things he finessed. All the things he finessed off of that.
All the shit I've seen already. Shout out to them, man.
That's what I'm saying.
You're a real one.
But yeah, so basically
the NFSWs.
This guy. Basically, she was getting titty fucked by Adam 22.
And if you don't know, Adam 22 is the host on No Jumper, a podcast.
Yes, sir. This guy's one of the podcasting, like, you know, GOAT right now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's up there. For hip hop.
Who's your Mount for hip hop? I say that's a strat. Who's your Mount Rushmore for podcast hip hop right now?
For podcast for hip hop, obviously
4.
Huh?
Mount Rushmore is 4, right?
I guess however much I can fit in there, we'll see.
I think Mount Rushmore is usually 4, so top 4.
So top 4, you got obviously Joe Budden podcast. That's not even a question.
What?
You really not gonna put Joe Budden up there for?
I don't know if I can, man. I don't know if you can. He fell off for me. He hurt me.
He's one of the.
He hurt me.
He's one of the OGs. You gotta put him up there. He's one of the guys that basically started like the
podcast game.
Not the podcast game, but he started. Like, I guess the whole lane of, like, just focusing mostly on just hip-hop. And then and the background.
Fair enough. It is your list, so go ahead. Joe Budden.
Drink Champs.
Yeah.
Who else is there that's hip-hop? That I listen to, I should say.
Charlemagne?
Charlemagne's not hip-hop. Charlemagne's just, like, more of, like, just the black culture and stuff.
Charlemagne's not hip-hop?
Charlemagne, they don't just strictly mostly talk about music. They'll talk about music, maybe like
Breakfast Club.
You're not counting that. That's a radio show. That's not a podcast.
They do. I mean, they started off radio, but they did shift over to offering as a podcast as well, though.
It's the same show. They just put it as a podcast.
Yeah.
But I don't count that.
You don't count it? Okay,
yeah,
fair enough.
I'm not counting that. I classify that as like a radio show.
Fair enough.
Almost like Howard Stern and all that.
Fair enough. So No Jumper is up there for you.
Yeah, No Jumper's up there. Yo, man's gotta give Adam his flowers just because he's a white man.
I don't even know when he started. When did he start doing this?
He started doing this like...
Wait. What about DJ Vlad? Vlad TV?
I don't really fuck with Vlad like that.
But he's been doing it for a minute, and he's had some good interviews.
But this is my list.
Go ahead.
You know? And I don't even think
100%.
I don't even think, like, I don't consider Vlad as a podcaster, you know what I mean? Like, I consider him just...
YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube content and stuff like that. But, like, I've never sat down and watched a whole Vlad video like that. Like, I've just watched the clips and be like, okay, cool. I want more information. I'll watch more clips. But
yeah, he's had some really good ones, man.
Yeah, he's had some good ones. I'm not knocking him for that.
He has one with like a pimp. I forget the pimp's name when we have the interview with Black, or the pod with Black, I should say interview. He'll let you know which pimp it was, but There was a good pimp video on there, but and also like just like your not typical interviews, like people you wouldn't expect. Like you remember that there was a football player that did a magazine cover, and he was in a wedding dress.
Yeah,
you remember that football player?
I don't remember the football player, but like I remember that whole thing. Where
right, like he had an interview with that guy and asked him like, "Yo, are you gay?" It's like that was the question of the century.
Well, yeah, bro. Instead of beating around the bush, just ask him the question.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to beat around the bush because then people are gonna think you're a bitch. So it's like let me blatantly ask this guy, "Are you gay?" Nah. All right, cool. I got that. The people want to know. And that's literally the way that you get by with some of the stuff. Yeah. Hey man, the people want to know, so I gotta ask.
That's it, man. And so I would kind of put him. I put him higher than for my list. I would put him higher than No Jumper, because No Jumper, honestly, what put me on No Jumper was
the porn stuff?
Fresh and Fit.
Oh, that's when you started listening to them.
I didn't even listen to him. That's the first time I saw him. Really. Okay. Was on the Fresh and Fit.
Okay, so
when he was addressing some issue with
that thing, right?
Yes. Yeah. I wanted to be on his show, and he was like, "Yo, you wanted to be on again, but nah, I didn't want you on there."
Yeah, a clout chasing thing. And it's like she offered no substance, but I was listening to Adam before that. Like I was like listening to Adam maybe like from when did he start? I started seeing him maybe like in 2016.
Oh, okay. So he's fairly new. 4 years?
A lot of these guys are new. Joe Budden's podcast didn't start until...
Joe Budden's old. DJ Vlad is old.
2014, that's when like Joe Budden started. Because it was around the same time when I first got introduced to podcasting.
Yeah.
That's when... That's when I saw, what's his name? Joe Budden. Because that's when... I think I told you about it, where I had the podcast called A Podcast to Be Named Later. And then,
is that what it was called?
Yeah, that's what. So that's when I first started out. Like when I first ever started podcasting. Yeah. Was a podcast to be named later because we had no name.
That's the one with Jamal.
Nah, this is before that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the one you had with those other two dudes.
Yeah, these are the guys I worked with back at Target. So these are like my OG podcasting guys. But yeah, so like that's when I remember when we had ours. We had a couple episodes come out, and someone came to me. They're like, "Yo, you guys bit the name off of Joe Budden." And I was like, nah, like we have more episodes than these guys.
Yeah.
And that's when his podcast was, I'll name this podcast later. Oh. So it was around that time when Joe Budden came out. And then like maybe like a year or so after, that's when I heard about Adam. And I was like, okay. And Adam's had some good interviews, like some really good interviews.
I'm sure.
Like especially with like a lot of like the new school like artists.
Yeah.
He was like basically that's how like he really got like a lot of his like bump ups from there. Because like guys like Uzi, Triple X, I forgot some of the other rappers, but like he came up with those guys.
I see.
So that's the only reason why for me, where I'm like, this guy's like a podcasting GOAT right now, because he's the one that's kind of laying out the landforms and kind of like setting certain frameworks for other people to follow the blueprint.
But a GOAT would mean like you changing the game. Is he changing the game? Is he reinventing the wheel, or is he just riding along with it?
He's a different style of podcast. He's like a porn star podcaster. You know what I mean?
Is that a different style?
It's a different style. Because he actually has good content. There's a lot of porn stars that'll probably start podcasts and they're trash. Because all they talk about is just sex all the time.
Okay.
But he talks about like other things. Like he'll have like other conversations with like other artists. He'll have like those thoughty things come true. But he's not just only trying to be like, oh, I'm doing this for clout. Like he's actually picking and choosing who he wants to work with instead of just working with everyone.
So this is GOAT in the hip hop podcast lane.
Yeah.
Okay. So Joe Budden, No Jumper. I don't even know what you said for your other two. Drink Champs.
Yeah.
I don't think you said the last one.
I can't think of a last one right now. I can't lie. I usually just kind of listen to the same stuff, or I listen to like non-hip hop stuff, because there's only certain people I like listening to so much about. Like T.I.'s podcast, I listen to it here.
Oh, that's such a funny name. What is that one called again?
The
Expeditiously. It's like expeditiously, and I feel like it's such a great name because he always be using like very, very
articulate words.
Yeah, like he be going to the scholar section of Google all the time. Yeah, like he only searches shit up on that section.
He's gotta be typing in synonyms that are greater than 5 words.
Like he be using
5 letters.
He be using Latin and shit.
Yeah, but he's gotta be using some next words. I'm like, yo, what?
Back to what we were saying before about Adam 22 and Chromazz. So
yeah, so basically it was a video of him titty fucking her with his girl right there. Man's that know Adam 22. It's not the first time he smashed a ting with his girl in there.
Yeah.
He's done it with like Riley Reid, and I think there was like 2 other like porn stars that he did it with.
Yeah.
And
you said Chromazz also smashed academics.
Yeah, so that's something like I was hearing about from like when Chromazz went over to like Miami.
Yeah.
Around that time when like Tory and Meg had their situation and everything, and
can we talk about that situation? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll talk about it like right after this.
Go ahead.
So basically, she went over there. That's when she went over there with Chair Girl and everything.
Yeah.
And then I remember that.
Oh yeah, and then they were on this podcast, and I was like, yo, he probably paid for
the
it.
Twitch, he was on the Twitch stream with so before they came there, I should backtrack. So before she came there, he was on a Twitch stream with her, I think Bugs and like Top 5, and they're on the Twitch stream. They're all just like talking and everything. And then she came over to the States. They had that party. And then I remember I kept hearing like on the internet people saying like, oh, like she's there chilling with academics. She's doing stuff with academics. And I'm like, I don't know. And then
probably paid for it.
And then I remember as much of a thought she is and she runs her mouth a lot is Selena Powell. And she's like how she saw academics and her like out together and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they were just like all hugging up on each other and everything like that. Like almost like they're a couple. And
probably paid for it, man.
I don't think you paid for it, bro. As I told you, looks ain't everything when you got clout. Clout.
No homo, but like
clout carries so much weight that like you won't even understand, man. Like,
so she paid for it for some of his clout, or he paid for it by giving her some of the clout. So there was a transaction there. Because it wasn't off his looks.
Okay, yeah, of course. We know that. We know that. We all know that.
Yeah.
Like, we all know that's not based all off his looks. It's definitely off the clout. If any bad thing I see academic smash, I know it's off his clout. And he knows it too. Yeah. He knows that he's not getting it because he looks real good and everything. He has clout and he has money.
Yeah.
You already know most of these thotty things are going to be like, yo, I want that clout and money. I want people to talk about me.
But hey, man, get it how you can get it.
But I'm not hating. Because when I get that clout and money, I want the same. I'm using the same exact way.
What? So, I'm in Miami, fucking bitches.
Like I'm literally just gonna be pulling up and being like, yo, I haven't got to say nothing. I just gotta walk in and then they'll be like,
you gotta be practicing your game all the time. Because when you meet somebody that you actually want to fuck with, and that shit won't work. You gotta keep putting up the jumpers and all that. Man. You still gotta be hitting the gym and all that. But I'm just saying. When I touch certain parties, I'm not even trying to talk like that. Most of the time, if I go into certain places, I'm just trying to have a conversation. But most of the time with your game, when you talk to a ting anyways, that it's all about can you ride the conversation, not really. Yeah. And that's the main thing. Like usually those people, they'll be like, yo, most times you don't know who I am. Most times it's when you spit in game, the best game is to almost not spit it at all. To have like a genuine conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Make your eye contact and everything.
When you're coming on too hard and you trying to shift it, sometimes it works. Like, if it depends on, who you are and what type of vibe you got and the situation. But if most times you just have genuine conversation, it'll get there.
Oh, for sure.
It'll get there real easy.
That's not even the question, bro.
It's all about confidence. Confidence
is key, bro. I was just telling that to a man last night on Discord.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, bro, if you're trying to talk to things, just be confident, be yourself. I mean,
man.
As cliche as it sounds, literally just be confident, be yourself. You don't want to, like, you can obviously, like, you got, because you're going to play the game, so there's going to be certain things you're going to say that obviously is not going to be 100% the truth.
Yeah.
You're not lying.
Yo, try to be. I heard what you say. Like you're not lying, but you're omitting.
Yeah.
Certain things.
Yeah. It's a part of the game.
Yeah. That's all it is, man.
It's a part of the cat and mouse game, and it's just that's what it's really about at the end of the day.
It's all about mystery, man.
Yeah.
It's
literally about mystery. That's the funny thing.
I've seen it was like a commercial where somebody asked the girl, what would you want your guy to smell like? And she was like, she wants him to smell mysterious. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, well, I don't know what that means.
It's like you want him to be there, but not to be there at the same time.
I want you to smell like something that I can't even tell what
Something
it is.
I could dream of or just imagine.
Yeah.
You know, I want to feel you, but not see you.
So, bitch, how am I supposed to know that? What am I supposed to know what you smell?
Oh my
So
god,
that's crazy. Yeah, the expectations unrealistic, but at the end of the day, man, just be yourself.
it goes both ways though. Actually, I lied.
Because I was gonna say,
I'm lying.
I'm mad simple, bro.
I'm lying. Yeah. Guys are a lot simpler than women.
I'm mad simple with it. Just have goals and ambition and stuff like that, and we'll be on the good.
Do they even really need that though?
Yeah.
For a relationship or?
Oh, if it's just a smash thing, I don't care.
Yeah.
but if
for
it's a
women,
relationship, yeah, for sure. Like then that's the quality. But if it's just a thing that I'm just trying to deal with, then I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to deal with it.
I hear that.
I'm all about the looks. But the thing you say you want to go into next was the Meg and Tory situation.
Yo, when I said when it first happened, and I was like almost victim blaming, I was like, yo, I don't know. Like the story seems like
doesn't make sense.
It's odd.
Yeah, it didn't make sense.
And then people were bashing me. It's like, what the fuck you talking about? You a Tory stan. How do you not know it's Tory? I'm just like, bro, the bitch didn't say flat out it was Tory like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what did she say? She said the nigga shot me, but she was
it
like...
wasn't until like a couple days after.
It was after.
Where she's like, Tory shot me. And I was like, okay, cool. But then the one thing that always gave me a red flag was that she said her back was turned. And when she said that, I was like, how you know who shot you then?
And then the friend was like, she don't know what happened. The bodyguard was like, he don't know what happened. I'm just like, come on.
Son. And you're going to tell me that the detective said that Tory told her dance, bitch, dance. But then you're going to say that the other people didn't see what happened.
Dance, bitch.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure if I hear someone say dance, bitch, I'm going to look
and be like, whose it is.
I'll be like, ooh, I wonder who he's telling to dance.
Facts. You hear dance, bitch, and then bow, 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 bow. You know who did it.
Yeah.
Flat out, period. 100%. But everybody's like, we don't know. So it's like...
Case closes shut.
That's it. And it's like, she didn't really want to tell on him. She dropped the charges, but the city picked it back up. So it's just like, I don't think Tory did it.
I think the city picked it back up just because of like all the stuff that was happening after. Well,
because it was a crime. You can't shoot somebody.
Yeah, but like if the other person is like not doing nothing about it, it's almost like people that are in domestic violence, like relationships, they can't do anything until the person comes out and says, yeah, this person fucked me up.
At that point, it's hearsay. It's he said, she said, or he said. What is this fucking?
He says, she says.
He said, she says. I don't know. Why did they say he says, she says?
I don't know.
But it could be like he said, he said. What is that term? Why am I not thinking about it right now?
It's just more
word against word. His word against your word.
Yeah,
that's it.
Your word, like your words are against each other with no witnesses, basically.
Exactly. Yeah. But in this situation, there's a lot of evidence. Like there's the bullet.
That's the thing. They said that they don't know where that is now.
They lost the bullet now.
They lost the bullet. So the pictures that they said, the fragments of like when all that stuff happened,
yeah,
they said now the fragments of the bullet is missing.
This case is getting dropped. Tory case is getting dropped. Tory
bro, I've been saying, yo, from the minute it happened, I was like, yo, this whole situation doesn't make sense to me.
For sure.
And I got beaten down. Skeptical. I got beaten down in my group chat.
You too, eh?
I got this is not the loud pack chat or anything. This is like outside. This is like my enterprise man.
Okay.
I got beaten down for months.
Yeah.
For saying that, yo, I don't protect black women. And I'm like, nah.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Because they said, yo, because it's a black woman that got shot, that's the reason why I don't care.
But you're saying you don't protect black women? What you mean?
That's what they said. I never said that.
Okay.
I would never say that.
Oh, okay. So they're saying that based on how you're acting, you wouldn't protect them.
they said I don't protect our black women. And I'm like, bro, all I'm saying is the situation didn't make sense to me.
And it didn't.
And I'm like, it didn't make sense to me at all.
I'm a victim blamer.
And I just like to know all my pieces before I start making decisions. Because at first to me, I'm like, yo, Tory didn't do it. I'm like, it doesn't make sense. I'm like, why would he do it? I'm like, that makes absolutely no sense at all.
Facts.
And I don't know, like when the friend
100% right.
When the friend said nothing, That's when there was a bigger red flag for
her
me.
friend. But then the news came out recently where it's like somebody said Megan had a fight with the friend.
Yeah, she had a fight with the friend.
Probably because Tory was fucking the friend. Because at the time when it first happened, people were like, Tory was fucking the friend.
And he was trying to smash Kylie at the party.
And Kylie. So Tory was fucking everybody.
Yeah.
So like there's probably that cat drama.
Yeah.
That was happening at
so
the time as well.
I remember when it happened.
So the friend might have shot.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But the things that I thought that I heard with the story, one of the stories I've heard was Tory and the friend was fighting over the gun. And then the gun just went off.
Oh, okay.
And then then for me, I was like, that sounds like it makes more sense. And then after, when the gun shot, whatever it grazed Meg, and then when she looked back, Tory had the gun in his hand.
Tory, yo, you know what's crazy? The friend was probably trying to shoot Meg. Meg walked out the car and said some crazy shit. And the friend was like, nah, fuck that.
Is this bitch dumb?
I'm killing this bitch.
Yeah.
And then Tory caught on, and Tory's like, nah, I gotta save this bitch. Fought for the gun.
Rustling up for the gun and everything.
And then it went off. Boom.
Yeah.
That's the story, but nobody want to say what really happened.
That's the story I think happened.
That's it, man.
And I'm like, that's the only story that makes sense to me as of right now for not being there.
That sounds very plausible.
And I remember when this happened, Meg and her friend unfollowed each other a week after.
Yeah.
Because they stopped fucking with each other.
Yeah.
And
if it's your friend's gonna have your back if you get shot.
That's what I'm saying. No matter what, if that's your ride or die, they gonna ride for you no matter what. I mean? And the way that after that, I was like, okay, this is getting real messy. And
like only the guilty would separate themselves from the situation.
Yeah. And the thing is that Meg posted something on her IG recently where she's like, she hates the fact that people are trying to make it seem like they're trying to pit two friends against each other and make it like a catfight type of thing.
Y'all not even friends no more.
Exactly.
Y'all not even friends no more.
Like maybe they're on talking terms again.
I don't know.
But at the same time, man, like just looking at it, I'm just like, this doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. And I think from the beginning, I'm like, this case is gonna get tossed out.
Yep.
Some people are saying that they think that Tory is trying to milk as much money as he can get right now. But I'm just like, bro, the man's just living his life. Man dropped the album, talked about it for a bit, got backlash about it, saying, oh, how can you do that? I don't give a fuck what anyone says about him making the album about that, because these are probably the same people bumping R. Kelly. Or bumping R. Kelly back then when he was touching those kids and all that. So those people could just shut up about the whole semantics behind it. And it's like, I feel like that this whole thing now is just gonna be like, I'm just hoping they can just move on. I said in the same chat, I said, bro, at the end of the day, both of them are making money. She's not dead. He's not dead. She's able to walk. There's no physical damage to her or any of that stuff. She has a man. Bro, I don't care. I told him straight up, I really don't care at this point.
Apparently, it wasn't even the bullet that hit her foot. Apparently, it was glass.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what they said. That was literally what they said at first.
Yeah.
And then also the fact that, like, I was like, yo, my girl's out here twerking, like, a week later.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you
you ever see Meg toes? Nah. Meg got strong toes, man.
I ain't see it.
Her knees and her feet strong.
Her knees, yeah. Her feet, I never seen where
her feet ain't cute. Her feet are not cute.
Hey, man.
They are not. Have you ever seen it?
Nah.
Let me see if I can find it.
I don't want to see it still. I'm not even in front. I'm not.
It's gonna ruin it for you.
I'm not a feet guy. I don't look at Ting's feet and be like, yeah, that's it for me.
It's because you've been scarred. It's because you've been scarred. You gotta see cute feet.
So you're a feet guy.
If they cute, yeah.
That's crazy.
If they not cute, it's like, get the fuck out of here.
You know, that's one step towards a foot fetish.
What's wrong with a foot fetish? What's a foot fetish? I'm not trying to fuck feet.
Hey, bro,
I'm not saying all that.
You're out here complimenting feet like that. I don't know, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You see what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Nah, you see this shit? Look at that shit, man. Look at that shit, man.
Yeah, she got some D's feet still.
D's, dog. Them feet can recover anything.
I'm about to see. Oh, I can't believe her toenails look pretty ugly.
Let me get it in shot. Let me get it in shot right here. Let me see if I can blow it up.
We'll just call this episode, yo, them feet.
Them toes, man. Them toes right there.
Them feet and toes?
Them toes right there, man. Let me see if it'll get it. You gotta like. Anyways, y'all get the vibe.
We'll just make
let
that.
Me not go crazy.
We'll just make that the cover art of this episode.
Them toes.
Them toes.
Toes. No.
Them toes.
But yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm skeptical on that whole situation. I'm sure that case is gonna get dropped. Tory's gonna walk away fine. Meg gonna walk away. Meg been walking away fine. So
yeah, bro. She's living her life. The thing is that, like, for me personally, with Meg is like all the other stuff outside of music is going well for her. So like she has her Popeyes deal. I don't know if you tried her Meg the Stallion sauce.
No, I don't really fucks with Popeyes like that.
It's pretty
Popeyes
good.
is cool, but I'm not frequent.
Yeah, the Meg the Stallion sauce is pretty good. That was like the main reason why I wanted to go there, because I'm like, let me try this sauce out.
Okay.
Sauce is pretty good. All the other stuff that she's doing outside of music is going well. But for me, when it comes down to music, it's just like, it's like, bro, music's not hitting.
Who, Meg's?
Yeah, Meg's music's not hitting. Like, not at all.
It's
like
on
a
the
lot.
top 200. It's on Billboard top 200 or top 100 right now.
I hear that.
Like high up too. It's like top 10 or top 20 or something like that.
I hear that, but I just don't like it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, like even though it's up there on the Billboard's numbers, and I think it comes down to her popularity, and that's the reason why it's so high up there.
Okay.
But I don't think she's really dropped anything good.
Worthy of being up there.
Yeah, like I feel like she hasn't really done anything music-wise. Like her music itself isn't that great. Like from what I remember from when she dropped her project in 2019, that project itself.
She's more as pop. She's a pop artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's not hip hop.
She's a pop artist that can rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where she's at right now. She's like in that Cardi B type of lane where it's like they're more inclined to focus on.
But Cardi B does it way better.
Yeah, but then she also has like everyone says her ghostwriters with like Offset.
Probably.
But at the end of the day, her delivery and her bars is that she doesn't put anything like not.
She still has
there.
to perform it. So
Yeah, but for Meg, it's like I haven't felt like she's really dropped anything like that good. Like her debut album, that wasn't really that good.
I mean, like, yo, the female artists that are like considered the top, like hip hop female artists, aren't really that good at spin. It's more so like the underground, the ones you don't know that are way better, but they just don't get the recognition they deserve.
Yeah, because they basically have to sell sex to get to where they want to go.
That's all it is.
Yeah, which sucks, but hey, that's why you got to respect like the Dej Loafs. You got to respect the Young M.A.
But like it used to be cool. Like Lil Kim was actually good. She could spit.
Nicki Minaj, when she came out, she was spitting.
She was spitting
as much as we like press up against Nicki about certain things with her. You got to give her flowers. Where when it came down to making music, she was making music.
Yeah,
she's making hits. You know, even though she had those pop songs that sometimes we weren't rocking with.
Yeah, but right now the quality is like it's diminishing because anybody can get famous. You know, it's so easy now.
I wouldn't say that.
Anybody can get famous, bro. It's so easy.
You could be trendy.
Look
That's
at
the
fucking Island Boy.
Those guys are bum. But they're just a trend.
Island Boy. Can't lie, it's kind of catchy though.
Nah,
that's catchy.
I didn't really find
Island Boy.
I didn't find them entertaining. I remember the first time my cousin came to me. He's like, "Yo," he was saying that to me, and I'm like, "Bro, where the hell is that from?"
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Yo, the Island Boys, you don't know them?" I'm like,
"You don't know the
no.
Island Boys?"
I'm like, "No." I'm like, "I don't know those guys." Like, I wouldn't even want to do an interview with those.
I
guys.
wouldn't even. No. What would you talk about?
Exactly.
Right?
They got no. Like, you can figure things out.
If
but it's just like I wouldn't waste my time like really even trying to have a legit sit down real conversation.
If they had taken the time or take the time to actually put that into a proper song, that's a big song. That's a really catchy song right there.
I hear you, but that's not what they were really known for.
What
you know, they're not.
Isn't that it?
Yeah, just the Island Boy. But that's what I'm saying. They're not rappers. They're not musicians. They're not artists.
But that's what I'm saying. It's so easy for people to get because you cannot be a rapper or an artist and be famous or get get clout.
You can get a bit of clout. But the thing is like
it's
the main thing. Like I've said this to like a bunch of people. Is like
that's
when the spotlight is on you for the first time.
Yeah,
that's where you're supposed to be like, oh, I can do this, this, and this, and this. You know, because when people first see you, this is how they're gonna remember you as, right? And you don't want to just be known as someone just only for that, because when that spotlight's off of you, I feel like it's much harder to get it back onto you once you've already had it once. So like, they're getting their clout and they're getting their little things right now, but then once their trend dies down. That's when they're going to be like,
they have to come with something better.
They got to come up with something way better.
Yeah.
And for that, it's like, because of the whole Island Boy trend thing that they did,
yeah,
the bar set really high. Right?
Yeah, but it wasn't even a song, though. It wasn't even a song. It was like a little freestyle.
Yeah, it was a little TikTok type of thing.
So if they put it towards a song, that's even better.
But I don't think,
might bring them back. I don't know.
I don't think they got that, though.
Maybe not. Probably not.
Another example, look at Designer. Designer came through, did his thing and everything, and everyone's like,
"Oh, we already talked about this. Designer was only meant to be on that Kanye album. That was it."
Yeah, here's your water.
Right? Yeah.
So basically, when Designer came through, he was supposed to be like, you know, the cheap, the poor man's Future.
Yeah.
Man came through, did his thing, and then we're all waiting for that Timmy Turner song.
Kanye really found a diamond in the rough with that one.
Yeah.
You know
well, it was just a phase.
Because I thought it was Future.
Yeah, I thought it was Future as well.
Right? Everybody did.
Yeah.
But and Designer, good on him for running with it.
Yeah.
Because he got his money. You know what I mean? Hopefully he did right with his little money he got. He probably got a couple mil off the shows he did.
Yeah, a couple
mil. The royalties.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's probably still getting paid off for those Kanye tracks.
Not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. He should have stopped while he was ahead, though.
Nah, Timmy Turner was a decent song.
Nah,
but it's just that when it came to
the whole song was Timmy Turner. Like, what are you talking
about? Gonna hit it with a burner.
That was the whole song. Literally the whole song.
Yeah, that was hard.
That was hard.
I was bumping that.
All right, cool.
But not anymore, because Designer fell off. But
you could maybe listen to that once, and it's like, all right, cool, I got it.
I guess.
Was it hard?
It was hard. I liked it.
Or was it a one-time listen?
It was a couple time listen.
All right, cool.
I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Cool.
I thought I slapped.
One thing I did want to bring up briefly, I was hearing on my way to the podcast today. What's today? Today is the December 19th. As of today in Ontario, we have 4,000 cases
of COVID. Yeah.
The new Omarion.
Yes, sir.
We were going to have some guests on today, but the Omarion got to them.
Nah.
The Omarion was getting revenge for that little B2K situation they were going through. You know how Omarion was getting touched himself.
This guy's gonna get people scared to come to the studio thinking that that Omarion came through.
And then the Omarion was getting the revenge for what happened to him, man. This is the Omarion's revenge, man. This Omarion variant is like Frieza.
Omarion's like, y'all thought this was a game?
Like, this is the final form.
Y'all niggas thought this shit was a game?
We haven't even seen Golden Frieza yet. You know what I mean? Like, the Omarion's moving crazy. The COVID's moving crazy right now, man. 4,000, 20,000 in New York.
Yeah.
Was that yesterday or a day ago?
Yeah.
Like, shit is getting wild. They just canceled the Raptors game for tomorrow, which is on December 20th, because who is it? I think that was warranted. Florida was coming up. It was Orlando.
Yeah, Florida.
We ain't trying to play Florida.
We ain't trying to play Florida, bro. Especially the fact that we've been there for a whole season. We're like, yeah, we're not trying to stay there.
You know what I mean? Come on now.
If everything goes in lockdown, they'd rather be in Toronto.
Yeah, that's it now. So, yeah, man, it's getting scary out here, bro.
Nah, we've been there. You know, it's just it's just the same virus, just a local upgrade.
Nah, we changed up some shit. Like 50% capacity.
Oh no, what I'm talking about just like the Omarion variant.
Okay.
It's like, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as like how it was literally a few months ago, like even last year.
Well, they're saying this is the most cases since last spring.
Yeah.
But hospitalization is like
way low.
Yeah, it's like 5 times less.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm like, it's not as bad as like hitting us as before.
Till that Golden Frieza show up.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can.
That new joint show
hopefully
up.
we can kind of just stay like at the 50% capacity and still move on. But I honestly think that we'll honestly be good.
I hope so.
It's just, you know, it is what it is. This is a part of our life now.
I hope so, man.
You know,
like I feel like
how it is.
But the thing is, though, like these protocols they're putting out, like there's like band-aids, man. I feel like they need to go cold turkey. Yo, everybody stay the fuck home. If you out, you getting fined millions of dollars. Okay, not millions, but like
they're gonna
a good amount.
I think they're gonna wait for the new year before that, because you can't tell people this year, especially that a lot of us are vaccinated. You can't tell people this year, yo, sorry guys, this Christmas, y'all gonna have to stay with just your household. People are gonna be like, yo, are you dumb, bro? Like, they're gonna give you that Drake like stank face. Like, are you dumb? I'm seeing my family. I haven't seen them in like a whole year.
Breathe. Give me a shot.
It's like, it's like, bro, are you dumb? I'm not staying inside, especially during New Year's. Especially New Year's, people are not trying to keep it at 10.
Oh my God,
people are
New
turning
Year's
up, bro.
Yo, that's when the golden freeze is gonna show up.
Yeah,
New Year's.
Yeah,
because people are gonna be outside.
They're gonna be outside, even if they gotta be on the road and not in the inside venue. People are gonna be outdoors, bro. People are not staying inside this time, because they'll be like, "Yo, January, cool," because you know we all broke around that time. Mm-hmm. So everyone will be like, "Yeah, we'll stay home, we'll do our thing." But for Christmas, for Christmas, for New Year's, we're not staying inside. We're not staying home. We're not staying with our immediate people. We're still gonna be hugging up each other and everything.
Well, I don't know about hugging up. I don't think I've hugged anybody since.
Nah, I've been hugging people still. I'm not even gonna front. I've been dapping man's open palm.
Nah.
Pulling them in and be like, "What are you saying?"
Nah, somebody
them on the back and
I got caught at an impasse because somebody tried to give me the full-fledged joint, and I was just here. And I waited for them. I looked them in the eye. Didn't say nothing. No words needed to be said.
That's crazy.
But they knew I wasn't budging on my stance.
Hey man, after I got that second shot, I was like, things are back to normal.
Nah, man, because they said they about to change. Doug Ford said he's about to change.
Fuck that guy, bro. That guy needs to go.
2 shots to 3 shots now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But you can't even get the 3rd shot until 6 months after you've had the 2nd shot.
I'm already past that 6-month grace.
Are you? Yeah. Well, I'm not. So
yeah, I'm already past that 6-month grace. So I can get that booster right now.
Yep.
I'm just gonna wait a bit, because until they tell me like, yo, you need the booster, then I'll be like, all right.
They're about to say you need it.
But for now, I'm not in no rush. Compared to before, because I was like, after a while, I started seeing like, yo, there's no difference, because mans are still being led into places. So
and you're still getting the Omarion, so.
Yeah,
because like I said,
the booster doesn't help you against it.
No, Masai got it still.
Masai still got it.
You know what I mean?
It is what it is.
It's just not helping. That's why I said, like, yo, the protocols aren't helping. They need to go cold turkey.
Of course not. The protocols are not working at all. People are still on the road. We're still outside.
Still on road.
Still
getting still.
As I said, bro, are you crazy, bro? I'm still on the road.
Still getting it. So it's just like, man, come on, man, be serious.
Hey, it's not on us, yo. It's on them. Yo, find the cure faster. It's not on us, the general population, to kind of figure this shit out. Like, that's what we pay our taxes for. This is what we pay into. Yo, y'all people went to school for how many years and still learning? So y'all gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
Y'all made this.
Being a government official must be so stressful.
Not stressful.
You lay down rules and people just don't listen. Just imagine,
don't
like,
speed.
You ever
what?
You know what I mean,
bro?
Like, you ever been in a situation where you're like telling the kid not to do something and they don't listen? You know how frustrated you
bro,
get?
my dog does that.
Yo, you know how frustrated.
Yeah, bro, my dog
get.
goes in. I tell him don't go in the couch. This dog just jumps in the couch and looks at me.
Yeah, it's like what now?
It's like, you bitch.
What you gonna do? Bitch ass.
I'll try to push you off, and then he'll jump back up. It's like, come on, bro. But like, honestly, man, for that, at the end of the day, yo, if you don't want people to break the rules, don't make things so easy to break the rules. You know, like, don't be telling
harsher penalties.
Nah, just don't make it so easy for me to break the rules. Once the rules, if it's easy for me to break it, I'm gonna break it.
What do you mean easy? It's not like they can survey everyone at the same time.
Exactly.
Oh well, they could.
So like an example is like
they could.
It's almost like speeding.
No, they could survey everybody at the same time, but you know, morals.
No, it's supposed to be a free country. We ain't living in North Korea.
Exactly. So morals.
So,
so that they can.
I was told that we live in a democracy. If we live in a dictatorship, then I'll be like, okay, cool. You know, it is what it is.
You're gonna rebel still.
I'm a rebel
like,
because yo, it's human nature. I'm gonna say, yo, I'm not doing that. Yo,
right.
let's link up. Let's make it look a civil war. But like,
so it's gonna come out like Endgame.
yeah,
The fucking
just a bunch of people just sprinting in on the airport platform.
Oh god.
But like, it's almost like a man speeding. Like, you're gonna tell me, yo, don't speed, but yo, why are you making the car so fast? I'm gonna be tempted to speed.
That's a good point.
You know, like
that's a good point.
So it's like
They should
them.
cap out some vehicles. Why do they let vehicles go up to like 200, 230?
Because
you can only go max 100 kilometers.
Well, that's over here. If you go over to like Germany,
what's the max over there?
They have a highway that you can basically just drive as fast as you want.
Really?
And then but like the way that they drive over there is much faster over here. But they also deal with like less car accidents than us. Because
what's the population over there? After World War II, it's probably not that much.
It's more than here.
Think so?
More than here. Yo, Germany's huge, bro. Germany has more. I'm pretty sure their population is more than Canada. We don't have like you have a state. Like, I'm pretty sure
83 mil.
Yeah, that's more than us.
Yeah.
So they got more people. Even man's over in like Italy and everything. They'll be driving way better than us. And
is Germany bigger than Canada? Or is it just like the livable space?
I think
like the livable space.
I just think it's just the population's big. It's just more people. But Canada's massive. But the only thing with Canada is that Canada
populate a lot of it.
Yeah, because like a lot of it's just cold, like the Northwest Territories and all that. So no one's trying to live up there. Yeah. And that's where all like the aliens and duppy stuff happens. So
aliens? What are you talking about?
You don't believe in aliens?
On Earth?
Yeah. They're smarter than us, so man could just be. I can be an alien. You wouldn't even know it.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think yet. I don't think not yet.
Nah, I think they
maybe like small organisms, but not like like not ET.
Nah, I think I think they've been here.
Do you think they've been here
from time?
Possible. It's possible, but I don't think so.
Like they don't. I don't think they have an impact on everything that we do.
So you think we got an MIB?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, I would not be surprised. We have a lot of that kind of stuff that we just keep on the hush hush because you don't want people to know about. Like, remember, there's certain islands and stuff like that's not even on the map.
Like the Bermuda Triangle?
That and just like other just islands in general. Like, the planet's huge. The only way you're going to know certain things is if...
But that's also because like certain... Like those islands probably are new islands. Because, islands could be made.
Yeah, they could be. Well, they sink and get taken over by water and stuff like that.
Right? So, and like, they probably haven't been claimed as well, right?
Nah, I think that it's been there. A lot of that shit's been there. It's just more of the fact that they're keeping it low-key. I think just keeping it low-key because they just don't want people to just know about it. Like, they just want to keep it on the hush-hush. Only just the upper power people know.
It's like the Epstein Islands.
Yeah. I wonder who claimed that island next.
I don't think you can. I think that's something you gotta blacklist. Like people can't go back on that. Did you see
how can you blacklist a whole island?
Yo, it's kind of like a haunted house.
Like who makes that decision to say, yo, no one can buy this island?
The UN. The United Nations.
Bro, those niggas don't do shit, bro.
As a collective, they just come together and be like, all right, man.
Nah, man.
A lot of duppy and nonsense happen on this island. Let's just cancel the whole island.
UN's got no power, bro. They ain't got that kind of power to be like, to tell other countries, your people can't own this island.
Isn't the United Nations the amalgamation of all the countries? What's that council?
So the UN's basically like the neutral party of like all countries. So it's not really like a representative from each country. It's literally just we're the UN.
What's that meeting they go to? Sorry to cut you off, but what's that meeting they go to where all the countries come together?
I don't remember the name of that.
That wasn't the UN? No,
that's not a UN. The UN's its own.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, the UN's its own group, like different from all countries.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Because you can't make the UN have influence by other countries. Because like. Obviously, if it's representatives from other countries, they're going to be like, yo, certain people are going to stomp on them.
UN, United Nations, aren't they the group of all the nations? Isn't that it?
No. Yeah, the UN's different.
Man, let me Google this.
Google it. The UN. So like the countries will meet and they'll have discussions on what happens to the world. But the UN's a different party that be like, yo, this is like we're gonna look at it from like I guess the ombudsman. We're a neutral party. We're just gonna make the final decision. We're gonna try and make the final decision, but
okay. So there's 193 countries involved in the UN. And I'm pretty sure that's like more than the majority. That's the majority, right?
I think there's still some more countries. I think there's like 150 countries.
There's 195 countries in the world. They got all but one, maybe.
You said 193?
Oh,
93. I thought you said 103.
No, 193 countries are part of the UN.
Yeah, so not everyone.
So all but 2.
Yeah.
So UN is basically everybody.
But it's not the countries running
They don't make the end all be all, but like they come together and say like, all right.
They look at the best decision for everyone rather than just one.
The best decision is nobody goes near that Epstein Island because
bro, you crazy?
Probably some trapdoors nobody knows about.
Nah, bro. I just feel like man just don't have the money for that right now.
Did you hear about the? I don't know how true this thing is, but like there was some court documents from the not the Epstein case, but the Ghislaine. Ghislaine.
I don't fucking know how to pronounce her name.
Ghislaine.
Yeah, I don't know what Siri. I don't know why Siri's listening right now.
Oh, Siri. Ghislaine. She's about to give us a correction. Ghislaine Maxwell.
It's actually Ghislaine.
Ghislaine Maxwell. Apparently, she done snitched on everybody. There's like 30 plus Democrats that were involved in the Epstein Island and like 15 Republicans. When I saw the ratio between Democrats and Republicans, I'm kind of skeptical on it. I'm just like, I mean, I know anybody can be nasty, but like, I just don't. The ratio didn't sit well. So but then again, I'm not like a Democratic stand. Like, I don't know.
So how much was in? So Republicans is how many people?
Republicans was like 15 to 20, and then Democrats that were involved in the Epstein Island was like 30 to 40.
God damn.
Yeah. So like
it's like double their numbers.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
So it's like, I thought the Republicans were supposed to be the ones that are evil. At least that's what the picture the media paints. Like they're the ones that would tend to do that thing, and then Democrats would be the ones that are like, for the people. But
mostly like black people. That's what they really try to target the most, the Democrats.
Exactly. So
it doesn't surprise me, bro. Especially with white mans. White mans are always on their bullshit with that kind of stuff, and it's like I'm kind of happy that she's snitching on all these people, because like you're seeing how quick a lot of these mans are like stepping down.
A lot of them resigned.
Yeah, a lot of them resigned because they're like, oh shit, like
the jig is up.
The jig is up, and like every single time when you look at it, it's always like one of those old white men, and it's like, yo, you guys are just kind of fucked. Like the fact that you've been doing this with these little girls or even little boys for all.
Yo, I see something
crazy.
So crazy. It was like one of them had like child porn or did some crazy shit on adolescents from the age of 2.
Oh my gosh, bro.
To fucking
2?
10. Yeah.
Bro, 2-year-old doesn't even know how to even eat properly.
Bro, it was so sickening, man. It was actually so sick. I was like, God,
I can't lie. That just gave me chills down my back, bro.
Like, it was scary, bro. Yo, I sent you it. Like, it's there. Like,
yeah, I wasn't trying to look at that. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Anything that happens to like underage kids, especially from like a grown ass man, I'm like, bro, like, come on, like, what's wrong with you? Like, you tell me there's not enough things out there for you to try to deal with?
It's sick, man.
Like, you gotta deal with someone that's like under 18. It's like, come on, like,
it's sick, man.
There's women out there, and if you're a guy and you're gay, there's men out there or young men out there that you can deal with. Just don't deal with the underage like kids, because like they're still trying to figure out their life. They're still confused. They still don't know like from left from right fully. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's definitely something wrong with them mentally, man. I don't know what it is.
I also think it's not really an excuse as well, because like their whole thing is that they try to put the blame of like, oh, this is like mental health, and it's like, well, you know, there's help out there. like if you're attracted to little kids like that, get help. Like I don't think there should be an exception unless like obviously it's like a misconception of the situation.
Yeah, but
like misinformation. Like if you thought, oh, I thought she was 19 and she told me she was 19, she had a fake ID that showed she was 19 and stuff like that. Then I'll be like, okay, cool.
So you're saying it's not an excuse because you still know better, but you don't try to fix it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, so like if it was like, let's say like I'm out, a 16, 17-year-old is hitting on me, and I ask her, yo, how old are you? She tells me she's 16. I'll be like, all right, cool. I'm not going to be messing with this because I know she told me she's 16, 17. But it's different, obviously, if she's like 16 and she shows you her IDs and it shows that she's 19 or something, and you're like, okay, cool, you deal with it, and then you're like, oh, you found out later she's 19, I mean, she's 16. Then I'll be like, okay, it was her misrepresenting herself, which made you think, obviously, like different.
Mm-hmm. Is that the address?
Yeah, that's the address.
All right.
So like for that, I'll be like, okay, you could probably give some wiggle room there. But for these guys, they knew how old these kids were. They still dealt with it. They were just hoping that it wouldn't come out. Because especially since they got money, they're gonna think, well, I can just pay this off. And now
they killed Epstein, right?
Yeah, they're like, yo, we killed Epstein, so we're good.
We can't trust. Yo,
and
that's
then Ghislaine, they try to put her
about Ghislaine though.
Nah, they knew about her, but they thought, okay,
no one's
Epstein's
gonna listen
gone.
to a woman. That's that old mentality.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
That old mentality,
That's
man.
actually definitely what they were thinking. They're like, a white woman, no one's gonna listen to this shit. And then it's like, it started blowing up, and they're like, whoa, what's going on? And then they wanted to offer, but everyone was watching, so they're like, yo, we can't do what we did to Epstein to her, because everyone's gonna know that we did it.
Yeah, I mean, you can only do that. You can only execute that plan once.
Yeah.
Twice they're gonna be on it. So you know what I mean? They caught them off guard the first time.
Yo, at the end of the day, low key, we gotta tip our hat off to Epstein, because he probably knew that he had to have a complicit like person with him that's seen everything, that knew the game plan, that knew it better than he probably himself, knowing that eventually they're gonna take him out. And
so that he could bring down the organization?
He could bring down the organization.
I don't know.
You know, like that was probably his whole thing.
I don't know. If was that his conscience poking through? Who knows?
I think that was just him just making sure that he screws over everyone else. Because at the end of the day,
if I'm going down, you're all going down?
Yeah, like if you're on some... Yo, bro, if I'm on some fuck shit and I know that at the end of the day, these people flip on me, I'm keeping tabs on everyone. I'm not going to tell you I'm keeping tabs on you. I'm not even going to tell everyone else, even in my immediate circle, that I'm keeping tabs on everybody.
Yeah, you got to be like Batman, man. You got to have a contingency plan for everybody.
That's what I'm saying. So he had that just in case. And Ghislaine was his.
Ghislaine. I hope that's her name.
I don't care, bro. She was a part of that whole thing with those kids. I don't give a fuck.
Her name deserves to be pronounced like that.
Yeah, it deserves that. I just want her to leak as much information as possible.
Yep.
And then whatever else happens to her happens. But I just wanted to know all the information to be like, damn, that's crazy. This person's a part of it. This person's a part of it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's good to know.
It's just crazy how many, like, quote unquote leaders are a part of it, or like, you know, people that create rules for us
to suppress us,
that are a part of it,
bro.
Like, it's just,
that's what it is.
It's crazy to think about, man. It's crazy to think about.
It's not that it doesn't blow me out the water, just because I kind of, as I've said it multiple times, I expect like white men to be like this. This is their tendency.
This is what you expect? This
is what I expect. So sometimes when they do it and it's like, damn, this shouldn't even surprise me, but it is what it is.
Yeah, people like we as a society, I mean, it's because you know, the white people, they organize society, so we beat around the bush. They're the most destructive race out here.
Yeah, they're very good at the colonizing. So if colonizing was a sport, they would win every year.
Facts. Facts. Yeah. Like they won the game already. Like they made the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
they showed everyone's like, yo, it's like, yo, you guys could be this in sports, the Olympics, certain things here and there. But when it comes down to colonizing, yo, bro, y'all don't want to play this game.
Y'all don't want this smoke.
Y'all don't want this smoke. Are you crazy? They'll be looking at black people like, yo, bro, you guys forget what we did to you guys? We're still doing it to this day? You guys don't want to play this game with us.
Oh, my God. If you like LeBron looking at a rookie, you can't be serious.
Yeah, man. LeBron looking at campaign. Know your place, fam.
You cannot be serious, man. But, yeah, man. That was. I just wanted to, bring that up briefly, just because it was very shocking, very, very sickening. Hopefully, everybody that deserves it gets put under the prison. Hopefully, they get that Guantanamo Bay treatment.
I think they're gonna let her go.
Why do you think that?
Because I think there's gonna be more information that she has. And I personally feel like she's only leaking specific people.
But she was involved.
I still think she's going to get off.
No, she's going to get something. Because she knew if you have knowledge of the crime, you're basically aiding and abetting in it.
Yeah, but what they're trying to say, what I was reading up on, is that they're trying to go based on the fact that she was fearing for her life. Because now Epstein, they're like, that person can't talk.
Oh, so they're trying to say she was part of it. Not she was a victim as well.
She was a victim as well. So that's the card that they're trying to play. And Epstein obviously can't speak for himself.
Nah, she's going to get something still.
She's going to get a slap on the wrist, bro.
Nah, she's going to get something
And
still.
especially the fact that she's been in custody, I think they're going to be like, well, you've already dealt some time already. She's going to get off.
Nah, she going to get something
and
still.
It's not even just because of what she did. It's just the information she still has. Because I really, in my whole heart, really feel like if she dies, bare information is going to get leaked. And I think that's the reason why they're not doing anything with her crazy, because they're like, we don't want to push her too much to the edge because we don't know who she's going to expose.
Word.
And obviously the people that are in that power are just sweating and they're trying their best to stay on her good side. Because it's different for Epstein, because for him, it was it happens kind of he kind of still felt untouchable up until the day. But she knew once he was gone, she's like, nah, I'm not even going to play games. I'm just going to grab up all my coins and everything, get everything ready. Because you remember, she tried to run.
I don't even remember that. She tried to run? She tried to be out?
She was trying to cut. But then when she realized she couldn't cut, she just stayed in this, one of her estate.
I never knew. I didn't really keep up with the case. I only heard tidbits here and there.
I only knew about it just because I was just like, yo, I hope she just after Epstein died, and I watched the documentary and all that, and I was like, yeah, I hope she doesn't die like that, because that just seems
he got strangled, but they made it seem like he killed himself.
Yeah, they made he hung himself basically, and then the cameras wasn't working that exact moment.
Yeah, but then on the autopsy, it was they saw the handprints around his neck.
Yeah, they're like, yo, we can't. They're like, yo, he didn't even kill himself. That doesn't make sense.
They had the biggest nigga in the jail with him,
and he left. He left the cell at the time.
Oh my god!
So they say he didn't see nothing.
Come on, son. Come on. Look like a duck, smell like a duck.
It's a setup.
Sound like a duck.
He must be a seagull.
Come on.
Let me see what else we got here. In other news, though, shout out to Fred VanVleet. Yeah, I wanted to give this guy a hand for what he did. He teamed up
scholarship.
He teamed up with the University of Toronto to create the Fred VanVleet Scholarship.
Yeah.
A Q-year scholarship program to be awarded to Black or Indigenous students. So, shout out to him for doing that, giving back to the city, doing something big for us around here, helping out the colored people around
the GTA?
The GTA area, the fact of giving them opportunities for, better education and everything, because we already know how difficult it is out there just education-wise. Not everyone has the same opportunities like that.
Oh, yeah. They are expensive, man. School is expensive. I remember my first year of university, $7,000 for the year.
It's actually so funny that, when I hear that how much you guys spent for a university, because I seen it with my sister as well when she was doing her first year, and because for college it's much cheaper for when you're a student here. So I think my first semester was just over $3,000, and then after that was 2,000 something for like per semester.
Yeah, man.
But then I had a homie. He was an international student, and
It's more for them too.
It's like triple.
Yeah.
What I paid, like my semester when I paid $3,000, he was paying like 12. And I
think it's because they gotta pay for like insurance and dental and like all the other like.
Yeah, but like that stuff is not even that expensive for us because when I opted out, you only get back like a $300 check.
I don't think they can opt out.
They got no choice.
Yeah,
because for them it's different because the fact that like they're international student and they already know that most of them can't work.
Yeah,
so they know that they'd be like, okay, well,
they're gonna need these things.
Yeah, let's at least make sure you guys got some benefits. If you guys get sick, you can go to the doctor.
Yeah,
if you guys need to get your teeth fixed or something, at least we're giving you something.
Yeah,
within that time.
At York, they had a dental office on campus. So.
So it's like. For them, it's a mud thing, but yeah, like just in general, like for school, it's just really expensive.
Super expensive, man. Inflation is fucking tore that shit up, bro.
Yeah,
it's really hard,
and they're not paying us more. That's the thing that's even crazy is that they're not paying us more, but they're raising the price on everything.
Right? I think I said which leader is? I think it was like the Green Party leader. Sorry, it was like the Green Party leader or one of these leaders said she was gonna. By 2024 or 2023, I don't know, like the next election, if she was elected, she would raise minimum wage to $20 per hour. But like, I feel like that would happen. That would have to happen already by that time.
Yeah, she had a plan to gradually like raise it like every year.
Yeah.
For that, I remember.
You know who it was? You saw it too, though, right?
Yeah, it was the I think it was like the mayor. Was it the mayor?
It was Green Party. I forget which party it was, but I think it was Green Party.
It wasn't the prime minister election. It was.
Was it Ontario?
I think it may have just been Ontario. The provincial government.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's provincial, but like her plan was just to do that, like gradually build up to it. I think they should just do it right away, especially the fact that with the whole pandemic and everything.
Niggas is struggling out here, man.
That's what I'm saying. The price of food's going up. The price of electronics is going up. The price of like just regular shit that we need every day is going up. And I even
chicken tenders has increased by like $2 or like $3 per pound or some shit.
I even seen today, yesterday actually, tenders. I was like looking at my Bell bill. And I just got a notification. They're like, well, in starting 2022, we're raising all internets by $3.50.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, that's free trash. Like,
that's not crazy though.
But it adds up. Because like my whole thing is just like, why do I gotta pay now a $3.50 additional cost to my to my internet bill? And they're gonna say, well, it's because the cost of went up. Okay, well. What do like all that stuff is going up, but like my pay's still the same.
Yeah,
you know, and that's really what it comes down to. It's like all these things are going up, but my pay's staying the same. And you may tell someone, "Oh, well, find a new job." It's like, well, I can't just leave my job.
They didn't say that to you.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying in general. It's like
they said find a new job. That would have been nasty.
That's what I'm saying.
Been so crazy.
You know that they want to say that, but they need my vote.
They hold their tongue.
They hold their tongue. And I'm like, I dare you say that, bitch. And let's see if I don't leak that, bro. I pray for the day for a government official to talk spicy to me like that, bro. Because
take them all the way to the bank,
bro. I'm taking them all the way to the bank. The minute they start to raise their voice at me, I'm recording the conversation.
Okay.
Don't raise your voice at me, bro.
But you know what? You can maybe appeal it to the CRTC. Although they say like they've worked within the CRTC guidelines, you could probably appeal it and maybe see what they say, because the CRTC is the I don't know what you call it, the group of people or like the legislation that like keeps these people in check. I forget what it stands for. It's like communication. I don't fucking remember.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean, most people won't. Most people won't. But like, literally, if you're trying to get something back from Bell or Rogers or whoever your telemarketer is or internet provider is, if you have an issue, go to the CRTC. Like, yo, if you think they on some bullshit, just bring up the CRTC, yo. They'll get so pussy so quick.
Damn, this is crazy. Another one of my fantasy players is in COVID protocol.
Oh yeah, man. They all getting hit, bro. I just told you, Raptors canceled their game.
Yo,
tomorrow.
bro, if you see my team right now, just bare PPD.
Yo. and fucking Clay's not coming back till January, they said. If he comes back.
There's no point of him coming back now. Everyone's catching COVID. League might shut down.
Come on now. Come on. Or it'll go into a bubble. Go back into the bubble.
I don't think players want that again, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, if they want to play, they ain't got no choice. They brought back freaking Kyrie as a part-time player at that too.
We'll see what happens.
They said he's a part-time player.
He's in protocols right now.
He got COVID?
I don't know, but they say he's in protocol right now.
No, I think they said that he can't play in New York, and in order to be eligible to play outside, he has to come with like 4 negative tests.
He has to have 5 negative tests in a row.
Yeah.
So he has to have 5 negative tests in a row. And then when they were testing him, they put him straight to protocol, so he won't play for like 2 weeks. He's not able to play any home games. He's not able to play any games in against the Knicks. He's not able to play any games in Toronto. And yeah,
they're doing something dirty, man. Like,
so
just either let him play or just keep him out.
Well, they have no choice right now because their roster's depleted.
Yeah.
KD has COVID.
Yo.
James Harden has COVID.
If I'm Kyrie, I might not even come back. I'm just like, yeah, hey, want me to come back? Nah,
yo, the
bro.
thing that I was
I got cool with it.
Yo, I wouldn't be surprised, man. It's like, let me just get a quick check. Let me get talked about in the media for a bit. Because man dropped a new pair of shoes and all that.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like I'd be sour if I was. Would I be petty? I don't know. It depends on your spirit.
Kyrie has a ring. He doesn't even care.
Yeah, he doesn't even care. So he don't want to play no more, man. I don't feel like
I think he wants to play, but Kyrie wants to play on his terms. That's the thing. I think he feels like he's done enough for him to.
Yeah, after you win a ring, that's it. You've won the game.
Yeah, but like after that's more of like you're trying to get those individual accolades like MVP, scoring titles, and
He's
all
not
that
getting
stuff.
MVP.
He could if he tried, but
he could.
I don't know. He can't stay healthy.
No, he couldn't. He couldn't get it. He couldn't get it over what Steph is doing. I don't know if he could even. Get
this season? No, not this season.
Yeah,
maybe later.
Not
seasons.
even a thing. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
But
let me not say
they want to bring him back mainly because of that. The fact of being able to have someone like Kyrie on the team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Like being a part-time player,
dope.
It's cool.
It's fire
on paper, but I feel like if you're really trying to win, you're like, I'm not hearing that. You know, like if I'm trying to win a championship,
but you don't have to win every game to get to the playoffs.
No, but the thing is, what I'm trying to say is that like if I'm trying to win a championship, it's not just about the talent itself.
That's a good fucking question.
You gotta build that camaraderie as a team.
When it comes to playoffs, he has to be a full-time. He can't be part-time.
Depends who they play.
Because half the games are in New York.
Can't play any of those games. If he plays the Knicks, he's not playing the series.
So what the fuck?
Plays Toronto?
It's just stupid, man. Just let him play all the games. Like,
this is not their choice.
Yo, COVID still, they had 20,000 cases.
Yeah, but like you're making it
and
seem
these
like
are vaccinated people.
You're making
the vaccine ain't working.
You're making it sound like for someone like Kyrie, you're making it sound the Nets are the one that's mandating these like restrictions.
Yeah, it's New York. I know.
It's the state of New York.
Well,
the state of
they could lie. They could lie for him.
The man's on TV. How are you gonna lie?
Yeah. He should have just kept his mouth shut.
Like Kyrie's on TV, they're gonna be like, "Yo, how's this guy playing home games and this guy's not vaccinated?" Where
you should have lied.
Where a nurse that's actually saving lives is not. It's
but
not
anyways,
being.
New York,
it's not letting their work.
New York needs to change its rules because whatever they're doing ain't working. People are still getting COVID. You're vaccinated. You're still getting COVID.
New York's not changing shit, bro.
Saying New York's too stubborn.
Yo, they're probably
fuck your life.
Yeah, if anything, they prefer to do this so the Knicks have a chance to make it to the finals.
Oh god.
So anything for the Knicks, because the Knicks is the real New York team, not Brooklyn. So if this is hindering the Nets, and
the Knicks aren't that good.
They're bum. Bro, 2 of their best players can't even go right.
Damn, that's crazy.
Man's can only go left. RJ Barrett, this guy's Canadian. You already know.
Don't disrespect the man, them, bro.
But yo,
take time,
you need to learn how to go right, fam.
Take time.
Nah, bro. The man choked him. The man choked him to qualify for the Olympics for Team Canada. Because he can't go right.
Wow.
The man's on the Knicks, can't go right.
Wow.
Julius Randle can't go right. How's your two best players can't go right?
Hey, man. They're young, though, right? So
Julius Randle, I think he's like 20.
Can't be more than 25.
Nah, he's over. I think he's over 25. Where's my phone, actually?
Can't be more than 25.
Let me find this out.
But anyways, man. I don't know, man. NBA, COVID shutting shit down again. Get your affairs in order.
Hey, your what?
Get your affairs in order.
Yeah.
If you plan on
Yeah,
going
Julius
on
Randle's
trip,
27.
27?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You been in the league that long?
Yeah, he's been in the league since Kobe's been in the league.
Who?
Like when Kobe was in the league.
Oh wow, Kobe was still in the league.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think like the last 2 seasons of Kobe's, he was here.
All right. I thought Julius Randle was younger than that. All right, cool. But yeah, man, you plan on going on trips and you want to, stay out there for a while. Plan your trips now. They'll probably lock it down and then you'll have to stay there.
There's a lot of places right now that they're not even letting you book tickets for the movie theaters right now.
Yeah, because they turned it to 50%.
Yeah,
capacity.
so they're not even allowing you. I know we're not gonna talk about Spider-Man right now because we haven't seen it. We haven't seen it.
Yo,
but by the time the podcast drops, we're gonna have seen it, and then we're gonna record that. That's probably gonna be the New Year's episode where we'll talk about Spider-Man and stuff like that. Because by then, Bear people should have seen it, and we're not gonna be ruining anything for them.
Somebody ruined it for me today.
Don't tell me.
Bruh.
This girl I know seen it. All she told me is that's amazing. And some people says 12 out of 10, 14 out of 10. People just kept adding
she put it in her. She took a picture in her during the film, and she put it on her story.
You block her?
I was about to, and I told her I was going to, but I'm trying to coerce her into a date now.
Can't knock it, so I got you for that. So I can't lie.
You know what I mean?
It's all a part of the game. I told you, bro. It's all a part of the game. That's what it comes to. Honestly, we might have to. We have to call it that. Still, it's all a part of the game.
All part of the game, man.
All a part of the game.
It's chess, man, not checkers. You gotta set it up, boy. Come on now.
I'm telling you.
But yeah, man, it was literally it's a pretty, it's a good scene. It's a real good scene. I was actually kind of cheesed, but it's looking like it's real good. I actually can't wait for Tuesday. I'm taking a sabbatical from after that. I'm taking a sabbatical from social media.
What do you mean?
I can't be on social media for the next day or two until we see it. What do we see? Tuesday? For the next day, I can't be on social media.
Yeah, we see it on Tuesday. So we're recording this on the 19th, which is Sunday.
So tomorrow, rest of today and tomorrow, I'm not on social media. And in the morning of Tuesday, I'm not on social media.
I'll still be on social media.
I'm not on there.
I'll see what's popping. I don't mind. Anything I've seen with Spider-Man, I just keep scrolling. I just don't because anytime I'm scrolling, I usually don't have the sound on anyway. Mm-hmm. So once I look through it, I'll be like, oh, Spider-Man, swipe.
Yo, somebody might post a picture though. Post a picture of that scene. Yo, when I tell you that scene was crazy.
Well,
my eyes bludgeoned.
The only thing I will say.
Bludgeon the right word? Bludgeon is when you get your eyes hit. My eyes bulged. They literally was about to come out my eye socket. I was like, yeah.
Hey, yo. Nah, I hear you on
crazy.
I hear you on that, but to be honest, as I said, I don't think no one's gonna be able to ruin that for me. The only thing I've seen is just people taking a picture of the movie at the beginning and the ending when they show
That's the proper movie. That's the proper etiquette. Especially when it comes to these Marvel movies these days.
Yeah, you can't snake mans.
You don't take photos during the film and then post it on your social media. You hold it down for a week or two.
I'm really hoping that you get this thing, you pipe it down, and then you just leave her to the side.
Don't say all that. No, she might see it.
Only just because Only just
You
because
talking crazy,
in
bro.
that situation,
You talking crazy.
she deserves a heartbreak.
That's crazy to me.
Because she broke your Spider-Man heart.
She broke the Spider-Man heart.
So now her real heart's gotta get broken.
Oh, that. Stop that, bro. That shit crazy to me. But anyways,
you gotta fully break her heart for that.
But anyways, yeah, man. So you're gonna see it on Tuesday. They are, like you said, they are restricting ticket sales because they're only going to sell 50% of them. So once 50% is reached, boom, that's it.
Yeah, I think the last day that I've seen that they're accepting is just like if you were to buy a ticket today, was like up until like the 22nd.
Yeah, I think because the rules changed today or yesterday.
Yeah, so but they're still allowing like all the other people that have their tickets to do their thing.
Yeah, you're already good. If you already bought your tickets beforehand, you're good.
Yeah, I remember my mom was trying to tell me that they're like, oh, they're not selling popcorn. I'm like, yo, bro, I just put chips in my bag.
Yeah, you can't eat or drink in the theater now.
I'm bringing my own food and drinks from over there.
Bringing your own? All right.
Bringing my own. You crazy?
We'll see.
We'll
see what happens.
Because we gotta watch a movie. You can't watch a 2-hour movie without munching on something.
I could.
I'm balling up too.
You can do that if you want.
I'm hooping before I come into the movie. So
yeah, that's what we talking about.
Yeah. If you know, you know. That's all I gotta say. If you know what we talk about balling up, then you're probably a man from the city.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One thing I actually wanted to bring up too, which was pretty interesting, was so I actually went back to the office.
The show?
No, not the show. The show's timeless. I'm talking about like real life office.
Oh, okay.
So for most people I know, like that work in the office, they know that most places say that you got to be vaccinated to come into the office. So for me, when I went to the office, you didn't actually have to be vaccinated, which is actually the one thing.
Don't?
No, you don't have to be vaccinated. Which is,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised, but I was like, all right, whatever. Like I've been around unvaccinated people, so it's whatever to me. I'm not like certain people that'll be like, oh, like you're unvaccinated. Nah, you gotta stay over there.
Did you have to come with a negative COVID test?
No.
So they just don't give a fuck.
Well, they're about to get shut down soon again because the lockdown.
True that.
So like
they should at least ask for a negative COVID test, like at least the rapid test, right?
They didn't even ask for none of that. You just come in, just wear your mask at your desk, and then wear your mask up until you're at your desk. But then some people are still walking around with no mask and everything.
Yeah, because just yo.
Yeah, and to be honest, I actually kind of like being back into the office just for that day. Okay. Not every day. I don't mind pulling up once a week just to kind of see people's faces and stuff. Yeah, and kind of like have that different environment.
So you pick and choose when you can go into the office. You don't have to go to the office every day.
Yeah,
that's how it should be.
That's how it definitely should be, especially for like those kind of jobs. Like you don't need to be in the office.
Be there at all.
Yeah, I can do my work at home. If I'm still productive at home, like let me do my thing.
That's it, man.
The only thing I would understand
working from home, man. Yo, sorry to cut you off, but let me just interject there. Yo, working from home is you don't realize what you have until it's gone. Like, yo, it is a blessing.
But you work more.
What do you mean?
I feel like when I work from home, I work a lot more than I do in the office.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, like when I'm in the office, I'm slacking, I'm walking around, trying to talk to the things.
You know what I mean? There's more distractions because there's more people there.
But at home, I'm just focused on my work.
That's not even it, which is cool. But like, yo, the time it takes for you to like drive to the destination and then like pay for gas every day, like yo, and then like you're like you see stores, you're like shit, let me buy some shit. Like I buy so much when I go out, like my card is out. Like, I'm always buying shit. Shit I don't need. Yeah, I just hate the way like my spending habits. It's so bad sometimes.
Skyrocketed.
I was starting to catch it. Yeah, and you know why? It's because it's been so long since I've been out. So I'm just like, yo, I'm just getting like, I don't know what the word is, but like I'm just getting like distracted and getting sucked in and pulled into like their marketing schemes. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like when I'm home, it's just like, yo, it's me, the computer. That's it. All right, let me do my work. I'm done. I'm back in bed. Like I'm good. I'm chilling. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I like about working from home. When you're going to like the office or wherever you're going, man.
Yeah, you spend more because like you don't have that luxury of cooking your own food at home. Yeah. And all that stuff, or like things like that, and it's just when you have that break, you do other things differently as well. When you're in the office, you probably woke up. You gotta wake up a bit earlier. You don't have as much time to make breakfast. So you go to work. You buy breakfast.
I gotta leave like 2 hours early to get to work.
Yeah, especially when you're taking the 410. You're gonna be in bare traffic.
Bro, Gardner is terrible.
Oh yeah, for DT. Yeah.
Fucking sucks, man.
Yeah.
So bad. I gotta leave so early.
I feel like the traffic now is a lot worse than it was back like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. They're saying like, even though it's only like 80% of drivers back on the road, traffic is worse.
Yeah.
Because I think what's also attributing to it is construction. On Lakeshore, they shut down like 2 or 3 lanes.
Yeah.
So it creates that bottleneck and then it backs up.
So that's the crazy thing about it, and I don't know, man. Like, there's no real way around it right now. It is what it is at this point, and
yeah, man. Yo, the way around it is I'm getting the job, work from home.
Yeah, gotta work from home. Yeah, find the next work. Yeah, find the next work from home job because like I'm not even gonna front. That's the one thing that's super blessed. Like,
yeah, man.
If they want me to work in office, you gotta pay me like $80K minimum. Because, bro, I got, like...
That's a fact. I feel that.
Yeah, because I'm leaving my house.
I gotta spend more money.
I gotta spend more money. My mental health is being more stressed out because man's on the road already cheesed me.
Yeah.
In traffic, I'm gonna get extra cheese.
Risking my life.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Wintertime, I gotta drive out here.
That's what I'm saying. Now when I go to the table, here, I'm gonna be like, yo, if you ain't cutting that check, I'm about to cut.
Yeah, so, I mean, y'all gotta pay 50% of my insurance bill.
That'd actually be blessed. They gotta give more incentives.
That's it.
Especially how
life out here.
Especially how like a lot of these jobs love to throw at you like later on when they're giving you so much work and be like, oh, well, you agreed to this when you signed the contract. And blah blah blah. It's like, all right, bitch, this is how we gonna be moving now.
Let's renegotiate.
Let's renegotiate these terms. Like now, it's like when you go to a place, yo, if you're not meeting my standards on stuff now when I go into jobs,
yeah,
I'm not even bothered. I'm just gonna waste your time.
That's a fact.
I'm literally just gonna purposely waste your time because I'm like, yo, you ain't meeting my demands. Yeah, you're paying me this much, but cool. What else are you giving me?
That's a fact. At this point in my life, I'm at the point where like if a workplace doesn't meet my standard of in terms of pay for sure, I'm not even bothering with it.
Yeah, pay.
If I get another interview, but they're saying they can't pay me that much. All right, cool. Peace.
Even if they can't pay me that much, give me more incentives, give me more benefits and stuff like that. Like if you're not hitting my number,
yeah,
make all my benefits 100% and give me some incentive.
Yeah, they pay 50% of the insurance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You making me come to the office?
Pay my insurance, not even 50. Pay my whole insurance because I come in here 5 days a week.
Yeah,
you know I'm coming here 5 days a week. I'll pay for my own gas. Just pay my insurance.
Facts.
And give me my benefits and then my regular pay and boom.
Facts.
I'll do my job.
They could probably rate that shit off.
But then to them, they're gonna be like, no, we can't do that.
You know what I mean?
I'll be like,
they definitely could.
I guess I can't work here.
That's all it is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I also had another idea with insurance, where it's like, yo, I was talking about it with Black. Yo, insurance is so grimy, and we already talked about like how insurance started, how it used to be like, you know, organized crime that started insurance because it's paid protection, right?
Yeah.
So
they would like damage your shit and be like, hey man, if you had insurance, it would have been nice.
It would have been good.
Yeah.
So the way we gotta like disrupt this insurance shit, the way to disrupt it is you come up with your own company. So you pay insurance for the year, and at the end of the year, if nothing happens, you get back like what I said, the amount you should get back. I say like 80%.
They're not doing that.
I'm not saying insurance. They don't have to do that. I'm saying we make our own shit, and I would make it so that you get back 80%.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not gonna work, but go on.
That was pretty much it. Go ahead, tell me what you think.
It's not gonna work because man's are gonna be ruined. Man's are gonna fuck it up for everyone else.
Like fraud.
But
the thing is, you have to not be in an accident.
No, but like that's what I'm saying is that
the money be accident free.
The money that they have and being able to pay people is the fact that everyone's paying them.
Right.
So because
everybody's putting into a pool.
It's basically in the pool.
But like,
so the thing is that if you're only getting, if there's like,
if you're only getting back 20%.
Yeah. So if you're only getting back 20% of what people are giving you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to have enough money to pay out those other claims. When it comes time. Yeah, because like remember like for insurance like mans have liabilities up to $1 million.
So it wouldn't start at 80%. Maybe it start like you get back 40%. But over time, as we build up that bank, because insurance, you know what's fucked up? Insurance companies are richer than banks.
Yeah,
that's how much money they have just sitting there, and they're just collecting that shit and looking at it like, haha, like fucking Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah,
like bro, they could really give that shit back and be fine still.
They could, but they're not going to.
They're not. That's so me coming out with my own company, I'd be like, all right, bet. We'll get back a certain percentage, and then when we build up that a good amount, good limit, we'll start to increase the limit. Maybe each person, when you start with us, you'll get back like, I don't know, you'll get back like 20% or whatever, and then as the years go on, we build up credit, you get back more.
You build that relationship,
you get back more.
Yeah, I don't think that would work still. I think it would work. I just think you just make insurance cheaper, and that's literally the only.
They're not gonna do that though, because why? They don't have to. They
would more likely make it cheaper rather than give you back money. They don't want to give back any money at all.
Sure.
The only reason why a lot of people got lucky during the pandemic where they gave back money was because of the fact that people were calling so much, being like, bro, I'm not even driving my car.
Yeah.
How are you still charging me full price?
Yeah, it's because they didn't know to switch their shit to...
Yeah. Well, even then, it was like, they never really, like, put it out there. They just kind of just said, oh, we're just going to keep it low-key. But, like, at the end of the day, is like, they would rather just make things cheaper rather than pay you out. But at the end of the day, insurance, there, as you said, it's always just, it's literally just in case. That's literally what it is. It's literally just in case. But going back to like how it is in the office, the whole camaraderie felt good.
Okay.
Also, the fact that I wasn't doing any work, I was just chilling. That
was the day you were just going for the.
I was going there for the lunch. Yeah.
Wait, what?
So they bought us lunch that day. So,
really?
Yeah. So I only came in for the. lunch.
So it was another day. Okay. All right, so it was your second time going to the office.
Yeah, that was the second time. So the first time I went there was like barely anyone there.
Yeah.
I didn't know the calf was open. If I knew, I would have got the chicken tenders because those chicken tenders are nice.
I never had the chicken tenders there.
Chicken tenders are blessed.
Okay.
Yeah. So like when I went there, it was really a lot of people. It was very chill, quiet, and stuff like that. Yeah. But when I went there last week, it was really busy. Not busy, but like it was a lot of people.
Everybody came for the lunch.
Yeah, a lot of people came for the lunch and all that, and there was like a good amount of people. Like the adjuster side was like almost full. Like I would say it's at like 70%.
Word.
And I was like, okay, cool. It feels good to like talk to people, have a conversation while I'm working, other than being like on Discord, like messaging someone to man them and stuff like that, or on WhatsApp. So it's like with this, it gave me more of like, oh man, it's good to see people, like just to have that human interaction. But now it's like. The main thing for me was like, man, this drive, I don't think I'm trying to do this though.
Sucks.
It's like, I'll come here once a week though. Don't get me wrong.
I wouldn't even come once a week. I'll come in once every other week.
I'll come in once a week just so I can have that human interaction once a week.
Is it free
outside. Lunch? Nah, I don't mind if it's a lunch or not. But it's just more of like, of just coming in just to see people that are not just like my circle of people.
Yeah.
Like without me having to go to a party.
Fair enough.
Or without me having to go to a bar or something like that. This is just more of like, okay, we're here. We're colleagues. We're going to talk for a bit. Even if we don't talk outside of work or nothing, we're going to talk at work for a bit. And then it's like, okay, I spoke to someone different today. And maybe they might hit me with a little gem that like someone else wouldn't have hit me with.
Yeah. Okay. I don't need that. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird or I'm just an introvert. I don't need that social interaction, man.
I need it still. I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert to an extent, but I need to be around people to a certain extent.
I've worked in the environment where people's always trying to talk to me. It's like, oh, you're such a big guy. Oh man, let's be friendly talking. It's like it annoys me at times. It's like annoying.
That's how tired of this bullshit.
Yeah, man, it annoys me, bro.
I'm tired of man's trying to be my friend.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be more intimidated. You know, like don't talk to me. But like yeah, you know, like it's like, it's what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
And I hear that. Let's see. Let me see if there's anything else I could bring in before we wrap this up. I might just save some of these other topics for another time. Oh shoot!
We could.
I slapped like an emoji in my phone back, in the notepad by accident. Let me see. I think I had one more that I wanted to bring up.
Spit it.
Hold up, I gotta find it though. Let's
I actually
see.
gotta use the bathroom, like really bad.
Okay, so on that note, we're gonna wrap up the podcast.
All right, cool.
Thanks for listening to episode
Yes, sir.
54. of the
You already
Mans Are
know what
Mossin
it is.
Podcast. Make sure you guys tune in for the Christmas episode. There's actually bare stuff dropping that day. We got the Christmas episode dropping on the 25th. We're gonna have my Christmas playlist that's gonna be dropping. It's called Christmas for the Culture.
Dope.
I'm only gonna be having black artists on it.
Dope.
So like Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller, Chance the Rapper.
Nat King Cole.
Who?
Nat King Cole.
Nat King Cole?
This is a Black Christmas song.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
That's the name of the song?
I forget what that song's called. It's maybe the Christmas song, but it's not King Cole who sings it. It's just a version of it. You know, Jackson 5.
Oh yeah, I have a couple versions of that song on it, but
Pretty sure Nat King Cole's black.
I'll save that for 2022 when I make Christmas for the Culture Part 2.
Okay.
But
Is that what this one's called? Christmas for the Culture?
Christmas for the Culture.
That's a good name.
This is gonna be the first edition of me making a Christmas playlist like that.
Yeah, Nat King Cole's black, bro. I
wanted to put Mariah Carey on it, but I'm not sure if she's black.
That's a good question.
I've never actually like checked.
Yo,
If she
I'm
is or not.
actually okay with not checking because I want her to be black so bad.
I'm not
Like,
gonna
if
put.
she's not.
I'm not gonna put her on it.
I'd be so disappointed if she's not. But I'll just say that she is.
Let's find out right now.
Because I'm almost like, yo, she's like on the line of that ambiguity, you know? I don't know. Don't tell me. This is like a spoiler I don't want to know. This is like a Spider-Man spoiler. I don't want to know.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure I don't want to know.
I'm trying to type in the ethnicity, but like I'm like struggling. Let's see. Oh, it's not even showing it for me.
They probably deleted it
Oh, no,
off,
she's
off
black.
Google. She's black?
Yeah, it says Mariah Carey has a white mother and a black father.
Yeah, she's black.
Yeah.
You put a drop of chocolate milk in milk. It's chocolate milk now.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna put her on the Culture one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave her on the because I was gonna make another Christmas playlist for like just like a regular one.
Yeah.
But then I was like, no, I'm just gonna do the one for the Culture only, and just keep it flowing from there. And you know, like just keep it at a good number. A lot of it's like regular Christmas songs we all know and everything.
Yeah.
And-
No Nat King Cole.
Well, now it sounds like you want me to put it on.
You gotta put on Nat King Cole. How do you not have Nat King Cole on the Christmas playlist?
Because there's so much stuff out there. Like I can't even like remember.
You don't have Christmas without Nat King Cole.
Whatever, bro.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
What's the name of that song?
I'm pretty sure that's like the Christmas song or something. I don't remember. If you look up Nat King Cole Christmas,
Oh no, he has a whole Christmas album.
yeah,
This is the only one I'm putting on for him though. I'll save some of his other stuff for 2022 because I can't put all the stuff on it.
Everybody knows, man. I'm excited for Christmas. Anyways, we'll save it for
Save that for the Christmas episode.
The next episode. Anyways, you already know what it is. Listening to the Mans Are Mossin podcast. It's your boy.